There are a lot of stupid calls in the NHL, but the one I want to talk about, this one might be one of the stupidest calls I've watched all season. You know what? Scratch that. This is one of the stupidest calls of the last decade. Let's talk about it.
The worst picture of all time.
Let's face it, it's been pretty quiet for hockey fans. Team USA won the Gretzky Cup earlier today, and I've been seeing lots of interesting opinions about that tournament. But in terms of the NHL, there's not a lot to talk about, and you're seeing it a lot with social media and creators just putting out compilation videos, highlight clips. You're even seeing the NHL post projections and articles about certain teams. So I looked into the grab bag and thought of some things that I could do for videos and stumbled upon this clip that I've already, reacted to and put up on the channel, but I thought I would revisit it and focus in a little bit more on it. Before we get into it, thank you so much for all the support. It's obvious you're still looking for hockey content, and I hope that I'm the place that gives it to you. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, please consider it. I'd love to have you as part of the community. We've hit 15,000 subscribers. Can we hit 20,000 subscribers? I'll let you know that 15,000 subscribers was the benchmark that I really was looking to hit this summer. And before the season starts, I have a surprise for you guys, so stay tuned. So let me try to set the stage for you. It's October 27th. Montreal Canadiens are facing off against the Philadelphia Flyers in Philadelphia. Captain Sean Couturier has come under some fire by his coaching staff, by the fans. They're wondering where his grit is. On the opposite side of the sheet, it's the 9th game of the season for the Montreal Canadiens. Kirby Dach is trying to create some sort of a reputation for himself. But we all know he's been plagued by injuries. At the same time, defenseman Arber Xhekaj is trying to kind of shed part of his reputation. He's known first and foremost as an enforcer. And that's not such a bad thing, but Martin St. Louis has bigger plans for the young defenseman. He wants Arber Xhekaj to reinvent himself and become a business-like, strong, stay-at-home defenseman. But when Xhekaj sees his friend and centerman Kirby Dach take one up high from Couturier, he's not the type to let that stand. So he lines Couturier up near the corner in the defensive zone, and this proceeds to happen.
Now he can't fight Xhekaj. That can't happen. Can't happen. Seeler. Seeler jumps in quickly, and so that one does not.
Now, you think that Nick Seeler jumping in there, that's an automatic penalty for Seeler. But what are the other penalties? Maybe you're thinking Xhekaj and Couturier go off, although the party never really started. And maybe instead of 5 minutes, they get offsetting 2-minute penalties. Aha! You would be wrong. Arber Xhekaj is awarded a unsportsmanlike misconduct, and that's it.
Sealer's not going to let Couturier fight Xhekaj. Xhekaj
Only for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Okay. And Xhekaj just wanted you to talk to people on the ice.
What? You might be asking, how could that be? Well, what's the reasoning? I don't know, man. I don't know. As far as I know, they didn't ever address this. I see a lot of you in the comments saying that the officials should have to do press debriefs after the game. I don't think any good would come of that, honestly, but this is like a situation where I really wish they did. It's too funny. And then when you break down the video, Nick Suzuki gets in there and he's probably thinking like, hey, this is not okay. This is not all right. And there was some confusion between the officials for sure. What surprises me the most out of this is that Xhekaj just hits the penalty box and his temperature seems completely normal. You would think that he'd be pretty hot after that one, but maybe he didn't realize what was happening. I remember being very frustrated at the time that it happened because it was near the start of the game, and I think they were tied at nothing, right? But then the Canadiens scored one, Flyers scored one. Second period, Canadiens scored 3 times in a row. Flyers tried to come back, and it ended up 4-3 in the end. The Flyers couldn't mount the comeback. So that took the sting off of it, obviously. Still, a really weird moment and a memorable moment for me, at least. I don't know if you guys remember it. Let me know if you remember it down in the comments, and let me know what other weird things happened last season. And try to be a little bit creative. Don't tell me about all the absolutely abysmal goaltender interference calls that were made. Some of the fallout from this was that Canadiens fans, this just added fuel to the fire about the theory Arber Xhekaj was a wanted man and that the officials held him on a very short leash, which bugs me because I think there is some credence to that. And from what I understand, the league will hand down memos to officials and say, hey, we've noticed this player does this. We've noticed this player does this. We noticed this player embellishes. We noticed this player, so on and so forth. Apparently they did it with Jeff Skinner with embellishing. And I believe they've talked about Elvis Merzlikins being a goaltender that incites goaltender interference. Like he'll come out of his crease, initiate interference. So when there's pressure in the zone, you might be able to argue a goalie interference call. I think it was Merzlikins. I'm going to call it right there. I know this is a really short video, but I knew I had to get a video out because I am going on vacation. I'm going to be gone for a few days, so don't miss me too much. I'm definitely going to miss you guys. I'm completely serious. I love updating the channel and checking to see what the heck is going on with my camera. It's trying to find focus. This takes a minute. There we go. Yeah, like I was trying to say, I love checking the status of the channel, what went on, what kind of comments I got. It's been slow lately, and that bugs me. But I'm keeping myself busy. That's not really a choice when you have 2 kids and my daughter who is turning 1 year old tomorrow. So there's a lot to do with that stuff. I've also been playing the Battlefield 6 beta, which I have opinions on, but I'm not going to air them out here. Did have a lot of fun playing with my buddy last night. Rizno, a fellow content creator. It's always more fun playing those games with friends, right? But that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for all your support, watching the video, hitting the like button, subscribing, whatever it is. So say it with me. Like the video. It helps me with something. I don't know, something with YouTube. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'd love to have you. And as always, I will see you down in the comments.